Hi, welcome to my video cast on installing Java in Windows 7. I don't have Java in my computer. I'll show you. There's a problem with my screencast is breaking in between. You see, I don't have Java, right? So now I am going to show you. It's still going on. Okay. Now I'm going to open the web browser and show you where from you have to download Java. So by the way, Java now is 14. I started using Java from 6. You just have to open the browser and search for Oracle Java download. It's already there. You see, the very first link should be the best link for you. And when you go to this, when you open the first link, Java Standard Edition downloads. See, this is the latest version, Java SE 14. And you have to go to, I like this Java 8 because I don't have a very good experience in installing Java 14 because it's just a SDK and we don't get this Java runtime environment, and there are also problems in compiling Java programs through Windows command. So I will suggest you to go to this place, Java SE. This is the best version for Windows. I have very good experience with this version. Now you have to press on JDK download. Now it will redirect to some other page. You see here, I'm using Windows 7. You see Windows 6. My machine has 64-bit version chipset. So I should download this particular. I already downloaded this. If you press on this, then it will ask you, do you like to download? You have to agree to their terms and conditions, and at the same time, if it is the first time, then the website will prompt you for registration. You have to hand over your email ID and also set up a password. And they will send you a confirmation email and all, something as usual. Now I'm not going to download this because I have that in my system and I downloaded that in my computer. I'm just going to the place where I kept my. See here I have Java. This one is Java 8. I also have 14, but I don't suggest you to install 14 because it has kind of known problems. Here the another one is they didn't execute something like that. See, this is MSI. It's actually OpenJDK. Yeah. So this is Java 8. So you have to right click, run as administrator. Then Java must it will start the installer. By the way, if you know, I've shown you the environment variable was not set in my computer. So soon after we finish this installation, my computer must the installer is going to create the environment variable. By the way, let me tell you this: installing Java is not an easy task. It has a lot of it's not straightforward as we do it in Linux. Linux is just a single statement: sudo apt get install OpenJDK, default JDK, or something like that. We can just choose one of the candidate versions. But in Windows, it's not easy. You need to do. I think it is asking me the admin privileges. I have to press yes, and then the installer will going to start. Now the installer will start. Let's wait. The problem is my screen recorder is crashing in between. I should be vigilant. See here, screen recorder is still going on, so there is no problem. It will take time because my system, my computer is not an advanced type of machine. I bought it some 4 or 5 years before. It's a small HP laptop. See, it's still going on. I will just do one thing. I will come back to Windows 8 because I will first explain you how to install OpenJDK. Now the point is, what is OpenJDK? OpenJDK is open source Java distribution, which is preferred by people like me, who are into committed open source people. The benefit of OpenJDK is that we are free to do anything with that software distribution, but whereas the one which I have shown you is the Oracle, uh, binaries, and we are not free to do anything. I think there is a license. I'll show you. Though, in spite of the fact that they mentioned explicitly that you can just use it in any way, but there are limitations in the license. So I don't advise you to go for. Suppose if you are doing your business, your life is all about creating Java applications and selling it in the open market, then I think it is not appropriate. Oracle Java is not appropriate. So for that, I will suggest you to go to this place, java.com. Here you have, this is the place where you can straight away go to the java.net, where you will find the JDK, OpenJDK. Like here, there is a license. You can even find this license in Oracle website. You see here there is something mentioned related to cost. Okay, they also have a commercial license. So whenever you find this commercial license, when you are downloading this is free. Now agree and start free download kind of. It's a free, but there is some little commercial interest in this. Okay. So if you don't want to have this kind of caveats on your work life, then it's better to go for OpenJDK. OpenJDK did not come from the clouds, and it is actually the same Java distribution, which is being maintained by a separate community. The Oracle is also an active participant of the developments related to OpenJDK. Now this comes with OpenJDK comes with GPL license. Again, there are some limitations in this license. I don't think it is a limitation, but there's a huge amount of freedom associated with any software that comes along with the GPL license. So at times people who has commercial interest may not like this license. There's a lot of, anyway, I don't like to talk about license in this video. That's altogether separate. So you have to go to this place, jdk.java.net, where you will find OpenJDK. And now this is the place where I would like to take you to 8. You see here 8, and you see here this is actually what we are searching for. Windows 10 i586 Java Development Kit. So when you click on that link, then your download starts. And once again, by the way, I have this in my computer. Okay, OpenJDK. I downloaded the OpenJDK, and I can see this is the download. You see here I have OpenJDK 8. So now installing OpenJDK is rather straightforward and very easy. See here I have OpenJDK 8 here. Okay, this is 14. Don't go for 14, go for 8. Now what we need to do is just extract files here, and it creates a folder, same folder, OpenJDK, same name. Now what happens is, once you finish the extraction, when you go inside, you have Java SC standard edition, and inside this, usually what I do, I just change the name of this folder, like OpenJDK, something like this, and take this file to the C drive. Okay, here in program files, do I have OpenJDK? No, I don't have OpenJDK. I think Java is there. Java is not there. OpenJDK is also not there. Oracle is there. Yeah, what I do is I go back to my I'll just cut this and go to C drive. See, program file. I think I should be having in my computer. I mean C drive. C drive, do I have OpenJDK here? Yeah, there is Java here. Yeah, JDK is there. I already installed this. So multiple things we are first before going to. Okay, I will just this is JDK, right? So I don't want this. I'll just delete this. Okay, and now I place the OpenJDK here. See, now OpenJDK is copy to this location. Yeah, OpenJDK has come here. So now you see, I didn't do anything. I didn't install OpenJDK. I just extracted the compressed files. Where is this? Yeah. See here, I just extracted OpenJDK into a folder. Then I went inside, changed the name, and that I just cut paste kind of thing. I did cut paste kind of thing. In C, I just brought those files into here, OpenJDK. There is a spelling mistake. Now, how to make use of this OpenJDK? Go to the bin. Since we extracted this here, so it is not possible for us to work from the command line. I don't know. Let me go here. I can work from command line, but the only problem is I cannot execute the commands related to Java. Okay, I'm just going to open this with administrative privileges. Now here I have OpenJDK, right? If I press I install. See, installation part of OpenJDK is over. Now suppose if I press Java is still not recognized as a command in Windows. Now what I need to do, I need to go to that particular folder. Okay. Now I have to, there is a bin folder inside it. CD bin, see, and now here I have I can press Java here. Now it works. So this is how Java works with OpenJDK. Now in case if you are interested to make Windows recognize Java, what you need to do is you can copy this. Okay, you can just copy this path and go to the properties. Okay, now create an environmental variable. See here the path. Somewhere you have to pick up the path, edit, go to the end of the path variable, copy this. Okay, now you see OpenJDK bin. Now sometimes you have to restore your computer. I don't know, maybe most of the time it will not see, I come here and say it is still not recognized. Maybe I have to restart my computer and see in my computer there are also problems actually. Sometimes the environment variables are not picked up by the operating system. So there is a problem actually. So in OpenJDK, the best way is to come to the installation directory, and there you can just open command line, see straight away, and then you can press Java C. All of them works as well. Java version. Okay. So but every time coming here, and we can't come to this particular place every time and keep doing work. That's not a good thing. So for that, what we do is, in your computer that environmental variable must work. In my computer it's not working, but in your computer it should work. So I'll just go back and delete that environmental variable, so that this time I'm going to show you how to install maybe environmental variable. I added environmental variable here. Okay. Now okay, let me close this, and now I'm going to show you how to install Java 8, Oracle Java. So what are we going to do now? Go to that place where you have downloaded the Oracle Java. This is Oracle. Okay, right click, run as administrator. Now your installer is going to start in no time. Yeah. Okay. It is getting ready. Yeah. You see, now it looks like it's good. You have a kind of guidance. If you are a beginner and you don't know how to install Java in your computer, you can make use of this Oracle Java, which guides you by step kind of. Next, it's extracting the installer is getting ready for the installation. We have to wait for some time. By the way, I have different distributions. I mean Java distributions. One particular thing is that you have to check if this is selected on. You need to select the features, all sub features, and installed on local drive. This is very essential. See here, everything is ticked like that. And another important thing is this, the path where Java is going to be installed is also very important. Should go to the home directory, the home partition of the Windows C:/ program files Java JDK, something like this. Otherwise you have to change here. Most of the time you don't need to change, it will be a default path. Next, it's installing, it's updating the registry. You see, this is how Java will be installed in Windows, and I'm going to show you. This is the safest way. It's meant for this particular way of installation is very good for beginners. If you don't know anything about Java and you are a beginner, you're going to start learning Java, then perhaps this could be the best thing, because you don't need to add the environment variable in your computer. It does everything automatically. So that's the benefit of preferring this type of installation in your computer. Now it is asking us to install JRE. Yes, of course we want JRE, and I think JRE is also will be installed just aside JDK in the same folder. So let's see, after installation we'll go back to the home directory, the installation directory. There we'll be able to see it's installed in that directory. It's just going on slowly. So I'll pause my video and come back once after it's going to be finished. It came to the end of the progress bar. You find that at the end of the window. I don't know what is it doing. Still stuck there. Yeah, now it's finished. The installation is over. You see Java SE Development Kit 8 update. Now I can close this safely. So close everything. I can even close the browser if I want. Now what do we do? We'll just go to the control panel, and we'll try to check see here, if I type Java, I have Java installed here in my computer. You see there are two things. This is the development kit, and there is an updater. This is an updater. As and whenever there is an update from Oracle, then update will be prompted from the right bottom corner of your computer, and then you can just, so these two things should be there in your computer. And then one more thing is, now you can just go to the computer. Now before going there, let me open the terminal and let's see if we can Java. Yeah, it's working. Java C. Yeah, Java C is not working. This is the problem. Java C is not working, and I don't think I'll be able to, because in my computer environmental variable is a big problem. Earlier it was working actually, but there is a problem in if this is the case, then you have to uninstall Java and install it again. That is one of the alternative. The other alternative is let's just exit from the, go to the installation directory in C, program files. I should be having somewhere Java. So this is the place. Okay, now go inside Java JDK bin. Now copy this. Okay, and then go to the advanced settings, computer properties, advanced settings, environmental variable. There you have to pick up the path. Actually, it should happen automatically. You don't need to struggle like this. Go to the end, colon, copy. Okay, 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 okay. Now again come back. I don't think it is going to work, but this is what you can do. The one alternative is to uninstall Java 8 from your computer and install it again. The another thing is you can update the environmental variable. Now Java, it works as usually. Java C, it's it's working fine. Java C works. Earlier it was not working, so immediately after updating the environmental variable, it works. So once again I will tell you how to see if Java C is not working. I mean, Java C stands for Java compiler. So Java C is very important for us to compile the Java programs, and Java is a common command used along with other subcommands to work with Java programs. Java C is a file, an executable program installed along with Java, other files of Java when we install. So I'm just going to tell you once again, if the Java C is not working in your, if anything like, if the Java or Java C or Java, anything, any kind of, if the Java is not working in your terminal, then you can just do one thing. Okay, go to the C directory where you have installed the Java, go to the program files, and here this is the place where Java is installed, JDK and JRE. Go inside JDK, inside bin. Now here you see the address bar, you have buttons that you have to convert. When you press this downward arrow, it converts into a path. Control C, which means copy. Okay, and now go to computer, properties, and then advanced settings in Windows 7. This is how you have to do. In Windows 10 I don't know. Okay, in path should be same. Edit, go to the last, control end will takes you to the last of the statement. This is the path variable. Okay, we have to update. If the program is not automatically updated in the paths, we have to update it manually. That is what we are doing. We are updating Java path manually in the path variable. You see here paths. So this is the line, the statement which I copied from that directory. I have to copy here, say okay, 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 and then now you can just simply launch the command prompt as an administrator. Okay, and then you can just check Java, it's working. Java C, it's working. That's it. Java, okay, version, the subcommand. Java is a main command, the version is a subcommand. So Java, it is a version number 8. So this way it is the, so in this video I'm showing you how to install Java in 2 different ways. The first one is by downloading OpenJDK. So installing OpenJDK is straightforward. You just have to download the binaries for Windows, extract them to a folder in C directory, and just go to the folder, update the folder in your as an environmental variable folder directory path. Obtain the directory path, update it as an environmental variable in the path variable, then OpenJDK should work. The other one is download the Oracle Java from the Oracle website, and then just install as any other software. Next. And this second alternative is going to take care of adding the environmental variables to your path variable, creating an environmental variable, or adding the Java path to the path variable. Everything is taken care automatically. Okay, this is what for this video. Please stay tuned for the new content. Please like my video and subscribe to my video channel. Thank you.